Hello, everyone.
Good morning,
Van Nuys.
Van
All right. And with that sound, we realize that we're back in the shack.
Back in the shack. In the cinema shack.
In the cinema shack.
Cinema, the
shack.
Van Nuys Cinema Shack.
Guess what,
so,
man?
Here we are. We are right before Thanksgiving.
Right before, yeah.
So it's going to be a little Thanksgiving treat for you guys. And
There's no turkey involved here.
No turkey except for
the
me. I'm
movie
the
itself.
only pot-smoking turkey around here.
So this episode is going to be directed or dedicated to our friend, or not
Yes.
our friend, but
Michael J. Pollard.
Michael J. Pollard. Everybody, look him up. You will be like, oh my
What?
God, that guy?
That dude.
That
squishy
dude, face, baby
that
face?
squishy face character. He was rural before rural
Yeah.
was in.
Man, he's
you
good.
know
Bonnie and Clyde.
Bonnie and Clyde.
Yeah.
Scrooged.
Scrooged. Oy.
Tom doesn't like that.
No.
Roxanne. You know, he had the little
Roxanne.
nose. He was like a little elf or something like
Yeah.
that. But
You
I
know
loved
him.
him as a
You
kid.
know him. You see his face, you'll be like, okay,
Oh, yeah.
that's the guy.
So in tribute to the Michael J. Pollard, we have a movie that has
A lot
not
of,
him,
not him.
but sort of his spawn in the character actor world. Let's
Yeah.
say we have a little William Sanderson
William Sanderson.
is in this gem.
And if you saw his face, you'd also be like, that guy?
That dude?
Yeah.
You mean the
He's-
guy that was?
If you're
I'm
Bob Newhart
Larry, and
fan,
here's my brother
yeah.
Daryl. Here's my other brother Daryl.
If you are a Bob Newhart fan, you're going to be in for a treat because that guy, or a Blade Runner fan, actually.
Blade Runner.
Yeah. He's the toy maker, Sebastian. So, yeah, that's the stuff. Oh, Yancey Butler's in it.
Oh,
Do you know Yancey Butler?
No.
She plays a little girl in this, so I'm guessing she's like a little
What
girl.
did she become? Who did she become?
Well, you know, she was in Drop Zone. She was in with Wesley Snipes. I had a crush on her.
Oh.
She was in a John Woo movie back in the 90s called Hard Target.
Oh, I know Hard
Yeah.
Target. Okay.
So she was the girl.
Yeah.
She's the grown up who comes looking for her dad,
Oh.
and yeah.
So
it's her.
so if she's a kid in this, or she's
Yeah.
like a teenager,
She's right before, you know. So yeah, David Gale is in it. David Gale from Reanimator.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
the head. Or the yeah. So So Savage Weekend is the title. If we didn't get to it, we didn't get to
Savage
it.
Weekend.
Savage.
Just
Every
a bunch
weekend
of
is savage.
savages.
Yeah.
Now this one I found in my storage, and I do believe there's some nice, tasty sleaze in it. So I can't.
that's nice.
I know there is, but I don't remember exactly when and where in the movie. But we hope you guys can enjoy this one with us because,
Yes.
like I said, this is our special tribute.
If you can find it, is it hard to find? 1979.
I think it's got a little bit more of a fan base now than it did. So
Okay.
you can find it on Amazon.
Is it cult?
It's cold.
Okay.
It's so cold.
All right. Well, we are about to launch our Savage Weekend.
Here we go, right
And
before
this weekend.
Thanksgiving,
Right
Savage
before Thanksgiving.
Weekend.
Okay. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and hit your play movie now. All right. It is activating, and those are really bad graphics. Cheesy flicks.
Whoa.
Cheesy sleazy. That's us.
Cheesy sleazy.
What are we? More cheesy or sleazy? Probably cheesy.
Sleazy.
You think sleazy? Oh my God! What is this shot on Super 8?
Yeah, I think it
Oh
it
dear
might
God. That is beautiful.
be. Oh,
That is beautiful. Scratches on it and everything.
Yeah.
This is the print, by the way. Why is it in 240? It is widescreen, folks. That is amazing.
so it's a print.
It's a print.
Did they make it in widescreen or they shoot?
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what it cuts off.
William Sanderson.
This really looks low rent.
Oh, this is
I
low
love it.
rent.
I love it already. The colors are washed out. If you can find a... Okay, so you found this at...
Oh, Dark Delicacies
In-
on Magnolia in Burbank. There he is.
Oh,
There's the Billy
yeah.
Sanderson.
Look at that. I wonder if he put this on his reel to show
I think
Newhart.
this is one of his very first things.
Newhart is 1981? 82. Sorry, 82.
I believe that he got this right out of college.
Okay.
Sanderson.
You sure he went to college?
Yeah, he went to the Cal College, you know, where you learn how to milk them.
Oh my God, they got a real ASC member.
'em.
Zoli Vidar is the ASC member that shot this. That's amazing. That's hard to find. ASC member, that means he's been working for a long, long
Why is that?
It's a guild that you're invited to. And in
ASC?
order to get into the American Society of Cinematographers, you have to have 2 members write you a recommendation. And then you have to talk in front of the board and show your work to be approved.
And how long does that usually typically take?
Man, it takes a
Years,
while.
decades.
Oh yeah, you
Okay.
have to have a lot of work behind you.
Wow.
So an ASC title is a big deal.
So this
It's shot by a
this
nice.
oh, look at him. Look at
his.
yeah.
Yeah.
So this dude's probably dead, the
Oh, yeah.
cinematographer or
Oh, yeah.
chick.
But he or she has been working for a long time. This is amazing.
It's cool, right?
Oh my
it's
god.
weird.
Yeah. Like none of this. This is cool. Like it seems like they just pieced this together from shots that they had.
I
Ooh,
mean,
that chick is hot.
It's very dreamy, dreamlike or something. It's
Okay.
it's strange. I can't.
Savage Weekend. So 79. We're talking even before Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
Is this a
year
slasher
before,
flick?
right? That was 1980.
I've never seen this movie. Would this be considered a slasher flick?
Close, but it's weird.
You're not gonna ruin it for
It
me.
might be a slasher.
Where's this? New York?
That's got to be New York, right?
All right. Oh, whoa. What happened?
Yeah, that's the Empire.
Why is it?
Oh,
Oh, it's pulling back.
oh,
Okay.
yeah, pulling back.
All right. Okay, so Dark Delicacies. When you found this, you know that tape that you have or this DVD that you have
Yeah.
looks a little bit like they made it themselves.
Well, now I don't think Dark Delicacies, but that the company Cheesy Flicks or whatever, I think
yeah.
is totally
Okay, legit.
super low rent. But I think that it's changed now. It's like I've seen this box, I've seen this
Yeah.
movie like DVD in stores recently.
Yeah.
And it's way better looking. You know,
Okay.
it's like got better cover art. So I think people are starting to discover this movie.
Also, this had to have been shot on 16 millimeter. I see it. It looks like 16.
It's no
grainy.
longer in
won't.
in widescreen.
It isn't. They re-extended it. Wow, look at this. Just
Look at this dude, this dad, this father. Look at his stash. I mean, this
back
dude
then,
is.
when you wore a suit everywhere, right?
This dude is. Look at his performance. He's acting. This
Oh, yeah.
dude is. Watch this.
Looking out the window. She looked down to look at her mark. That was awesome.
It's like Sean Penn with a mustache.
That's when dads had that sort of like rugged.
Listen, he sounds like John Vernon.
See, okay.
You know?
So a lot. Maybe they dubbed him. You think they dubbed him?
No, that's his
That's
voice.
him? Okay.
I've looked this guy up. He was a big stage dude.
Do you remember when he looks like John Holmes?
Yeah, John Holmes mixed with Sean Penn.
Yeah. So, okay. So you remember like parents back in the late 70s
Oh, wait.
looked like old people.
Now this is a moment. Hold on.
What's the moment?
All right, he's coming up here. Get your hands off my son. It's so dramatic. I mean,
Look
this
at him.
is,
Look at his reaction.
now
like,
that is some
how dare
acting.
you.
He is
How dare you.
acting. I love it though.
That's got to be a pain in the ass to hold a kid and act at the same time.
Yeah.
huh?
Oh my God! I wonder who he is.
So I'm trying to figure out the relationship here. So she was the one who was being chainsawed
Yes.
in the
yes.
midst of being chainsawed.
So
That's a
we-
beautiful shot right
we
there.
think. Look at that station
That's
wagon.
beautiful.
Somebody was asking me the other day, like how station wagons used to be a thing,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden SUVs took over. But it's like,
Station wagons.
but station wagons were very family. But
Yep.
now you get into a SUV and you put your kids in there, and they're like halfway, to Mars, sitting in the back
Yeah.
there. You don't have
Well,
the closeness that you did with.
Well,
a
they don't have the bench seats anymore.
station
which,
wagons.
no. SUVs don't have bench seats. They have that third seat, the center seat. So
Wait a minute. So, look
so
at
the bench,
this.
the bench.
What the fuck is he doing? What in the shit was that?
Where do you think this is shot? I gotta see.
Like Texas or something?
Yeah.
Well, the bench seats, I mean, I guess they're not safe. you know, but that was a very, like, you're in a bench seat. You're especially if you're with your brothers and sisters
Yeah.
and family, you're more
Goof off.
together
Yeah,
than being
absolutely.
separated. You know.
So, filmed in 1976 and wasn't released until 3 years later. This was called
Oh,
The Killer Behind the Mask.
Oh shit.
Oh, so this was released by Canon Films.
Oh wow.
Golan Golobus. Is he supposed to be gay?
He's gay, and,
Okay.
and this is him showing. Look at this. Look at this motherfucker with a mustache.
So the city folk are going to the country. Huh?
So I guess this is like an empowerment for the gay guy. You know what I mean?
Wow.
He's like, this is how you handle yourself. I'm a tough hombre. I can go into any bar and be just myself and not get scared. You know what I mean? I
Right.
think it's kind of, look at this dude.
He gets a martini.
Yeah.
So yeah, this was filmed in the on the East Coast. Dude, you remember when you could smoke in bars? I miss that.
I know.
God damn it. Pinball.
I mean, that was half the fun,
God
smoking in the
damn.
bar. you
Hell
know?
yeah.
What the hell is that?
I like the captain's hat.
That's you. That's you
Yeah,
for Halloween.
you know
Get
it.
that blonde wig
I
and that
think I
blonde
have.
stash and the captain's hat.
Yeah, that'll fit. Nice.
Yeah, it's
So 79, this happened before Halloween? Yeah, because
no
this was
year after.
Okay, so but this was shot in 1976.
This was shot in 76.
76, yeah.
So it's prior. But it's
Wow.
not, but I don't know if this is a slasher.
Okay.
You'll let
Okay.
you
Yeah,
judge.
yeah,
I'll
okay,
let you
okay.
decide at the
Absolutely.
end what you think. Because I'm a little bit.
Look,
Look at this
everybody in the 70s looked like David Crosby.
I know, I was about
let's
to
be
say.
honest. And the other guy,
John Kerry's could do that.
yeah, he can. So there's a bunch of people coming back from the war as well, yeah? Because the war ended in 75, Vietnam.
Mm-hmm.
And so a lot of these guys look like Vietnam veterans.
These guys are not actors, but that old dude in the back there is an actor. You can tell.
Which one?
The one that was
Playing the pole?
the David Crosby.
Right. No. So yeah, here you go. This guy's got his Vietnam fatigues still on, and he don't like no gays. He don't like the gays.
Yeah, that's how the Vietnam vets were. They were like, man, I don't fuck around with these motherfuckers.
with the gays.
What does the shirt say? Mother?
I think this is his last name.
Oh, brother. Or Edward, or maybe.
Edwards.
I don't know.
Mothers?
He ain't scared at all. Look at this dude. He ain't scared.
Not at all. He's a city folk.
Whoa.
Look at
What
that.
a cut down,
Yeah.
bro. What a diss. I mean, what a
fighting in shorts.
terrible diss that was. You know, like that was. I was saying that in fourth grade. You
What
know
was
what I
the diss?
mean? He said, "Let me guess. It's that tiny little thing you." What the fuck? He was like, "It's that." Oh, look at this. Come on, motherfucker.
Oh, he broke the bottle.
Yeah,
Right in the balls.
that is so. God, that was terrible. But it was beautiful. It was a great scene, but it was a terrible scene.
It's corny.
Look at
There's
the
a
boom
mic.
mic.
Yeah, the boom mic came in.
Did you see
Yeah.
that fucking...
Yeah. What is that? Is it a bird? What is this? So we know. Okay, so now they're establishing that guy can fight.
Yeah, basically that he's from Brooklyn. Oh, yeah, so his... Look at the boom. I mean, it's
Still in
just
the shot.
there. It's
I
just-
don't think they cropped this properly.
You think they cropped it because of the boom?
Well,
that's
no,
like-
it would have been worse.
Oh.
I think they they probably didn't even see it. Oy.
That fucking boob was just hanging. Anyway, but his diss was, it's that tiny little thing you got between your legs that your mama sucks on every night.
Oh,
It's like, that's not, I was saying worse shit than that.
that's pretty
in fourth
raw,
grade.
though. Come on, man, that's raw. Savage Weekend. That guy was savage. What What is going on here? Now he's in the basement. Danky basements, man. They don't have them out here.
No. This is definitely East Coast. Did you find out where this was?
Yeah, New York.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's a bat.
Ugh.
Okay, so a headless bat that they nailed to the door. I feel like I've seen the box of this somewhere at the video store. Speaking
You may
of video
have.
stores.
I mean, I never saw this at a video store.
All right.
Like I never saw it growing up. I literally only got this because I was trying to find something that was shitty.
Right.
And
Yeah, how did you find this at
because like when I first
Dark
moved out here,
Delicacies?
like we were watching movies a ton over at whoever's house, and we were like watching bad movies and stuff.
Right.
And so it was before Netflix and all that. So I was like, well, let me find one. I didn't know about Amoeba yet.
Right.
If I had known Amoeba, I would have never spent.
Yeah.
I spent like $20-something on that thing.
Really?
This thing I should have gotten for like $5.99 at Amoeba. But
Oh, yeah.
now, if you go to Amoeba, you'll find that a ton.
Oh, really?
I've seen like 4 or 5 of them just the other day when I was there.
I mean,
See, I want to
I
go
like
somewhere
this.
like this.
I
in
know.
film. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
exactly.
Like,
It's got a lot of character.
something
Yeah.
that you could just do a shit ton with.
Right.
You got a cemetery that's all fucked up.
Yep.
You got a weird house.
Yep.
You got like this small town. Maybe get a bar.
Bar.
Like that.
Yep. Didn't you shot in a bar in a small town
Yeah.
in Illinois?
Illinois.
Yeah.
I can't remember the name of that town. What the hell was it? It was like New Haven or something like that. New Rockford or whatever, but it was
Yeah,
But yeah,
you gotta have the-
but
you had the
the
whole
cool thing
control
about
of
those
the
towns
town.
is they want people. They'll let you
Yeah.
do it for free because they want the publicity.
Yeah.
They're hoping they get.
Isn't that sad? LA's the only place that really. It's just sad. LA just.
Well, it's like I
bones
told you
themselves.
earlier though. I sent you that text about.
Yeah.
I passed by that production.
Mhm.
That's obviously a film, and it's obviously or a high end
A
TV
period
show,
piece.
but it's a period piece, and it had like 100.
Yeah.
Cars like from the 30s, those old school gangster cars, and they were all functioning.
Yeah. Okay, but you know how much money that takes to get together
No, it was
versus if I go to
no.
Indiana.
What I mean is that I like that. Like, oh, that obviously means that the taxes are working, the California film tax, and like because that shit would have been filmed in Toronto
Yeah.
if it wasn't for
Yeah, but I'm talking more like production value where we can afford it as well.
Oh, I know. I just was throwing that in as
The
like
studio.
it's like it's cool to see that's back in LA.
Yeah.
But yeah, this though we want to find something like this.
I don't think William Sanderson has changed in looks in 50 years.
50 years, no, he
I think
looks
he
the
still
same.
looks the same. Or he grew into his looks, let's say.
But he's good. Look at him. He's like
Yeah, he's
easily
acting-
better than everybody
yeah,
else.
He's definitely acting his.
Like this dude
balls
is
off.
like he knows how to
Yeah.
act.
Yeah, I mean they just you get the feeling they just wrote for what locations they had. Nice.
Sleaze. Look at this fuck. I want to be this dude right here.
Which one? The
This
fisherman?
guy. This dude.
Oh, the guy whittling?
Fuck.
What's he doing?
Look at that fucking stash, man.
That's
Sam
a
Elliott.
nose, dude. Yeah. These were when. Okay, how old do you think he is?
Mustache man.
Yeah,
He looks like he's 50,
30. He's probably 30.
but he's probably 30. But wouldn't you say he looks 50?
Yeah, but
48.
why do
look
we
it up.
not look like this now?
Find him.
What's his name? He's
me
got a lot of gray in his. Wait, hold on. He's got a lot of gray in his beard. What's his name?
I
in the
can't
movie?
remember.
There's no picture of it. Yeah, man. This is awesome. Just walking out shirtless. This feels more like the Midwest.
Yeah. I think it's this dude, Devin, yeah. So he was born in 49.
Okay. So,
So
really? That's 34? Wait,
No,
30,
he's 49.
39?
So 59, 69. So he's not even 30.
He's not even 30.
No, it can't be this dude.
No. She looks completely out of place in this movie. She almost looks English.
She's very classy. Yeah.
Yeah, classy. Now, if you were going to go fishing, would you take a girl like this out on a boat?
This dude's dead. Yeah, this is this guy.
Jim Dore?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. How
And
old
he
is
was born in 40, so he was
40? So 26. Wait,
36.
36.
But still, like
Oh my god.
that he looks like he's 50.
Yeah. What the hell is going on here? Is this a flashback or is it present day?
Jesus. Good God.
Nice. Now he wants to get some raping once he gets killing.
Oh, fucking. Have we seen boobs yet?
I
Did
really
did
miss.
them?
You know what I really miss?
What?
Girls who wear clothes like that.
Yeah. Yes. Did we already have tits?
I didn't see any tits.
I didn't either. Okay, I just wanted to make sure because I turned my head.
Yeah.
And I know that there are some.
Oh,
in
here you
this.
go. Here you go.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh fuck.
Wow. Now, how do you exactly convince a woman to do this?
Well, look at this. Look at how that's a great.
She's
point.
fighting it. Yeah.
Look at how just in the mud, disgusting, vile
Oh,
this
yeah.
is.
Oh, yeah.
Like that's
my
what. Look
God.
at this.
Oh my god. Why are we watching this? I mean,
You ask why?
Yeah, yeah.
You ask why?
Oh my
Because
God.
this is the Van
Oh my
Nuys Cinema
God.
Sleaze Shack.
yeah, okay.
Look at this
I
shit.
ask why.
Look at
yeah,
this.
why am I asking why? Oh my god.
Yeah, look how vile this
Oh.
is. Fucking brand her like a cow.
All of a sudden.
Like a
yeah.
pig.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
He needs to make.
God.
He wants her. He wants to remind. Oh, here we go.
Whoa.
Here we go.
Oh,
She wants to. He wants to. He wants to make sure she knows that she belongs to him.
oh,
God.
right in the meat.
God.
Right in the meat.
Oh.
Oh, give it. Oh, H for hell.
Oh.
Or
God.
H
That's
for
a pretty
hello.
good. Dude, that's a pretty good. Do you think they use pigskin on that? That's got to be a
I
pigskin.
think that's like a side of bologna.
yeah.
I'm serious.
So gross. That's 36, folks.
That's 36 years old.
That's David Gale, by the way,
Who?
from Reanimator.
Which one?
The guy, the mustache guy.
Oh, that's
Jim-
David Gale?
Yeah, that's David Gale.
Oh, hold
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's
on.
right.
No, I wasn't looking at David Gale.
Yeah. Because I recognize that face. Now picture him young.
But he's
they only
old
had the wait.
he's old and oh, look at that!
Yeah.
Did you see it? Did you see it?
So
Yeah, I was looking away. What the hell? This is the one where I'm looking
know.
away all the
Why?
time. Oh, look at that!
oh God, yeah.
Oh, look at that!
Why?
Look at that!
Like good, but
That's
why?
what's supposed to happen.
Yeah.
That's what girls are supposed to do when it's
Okay.
sunny
Yeah.
and they're in the fields.
Yeah.
They're supposed to
You
lay
know it.
down like that.
Yeah. So they only have old pictures of him. They don't have younger pictures of him. This would have been him at a very, very young age.
Okay.
But he's always looked old. Wow. Oh, God.
So 1936.
Yeah.
So 46, 56, 66, 76. So he's 40.
That's
but
40.
he still looks. That's look.
Story
I'm
looks
30.
30, yeah.
I'm 38.
I know, you don't
and I
look
don't
like him.
look shit like
Maybe
that.
you need a mustache, a handlebar mustache.
Look at how. I mean,
The thing is, we lived a harder life back then.
yeah. God.
That's what you look like when you live a harder life. There's the boom mic again. Oh, God. That makes me squeamish. That's
Yeah.
actually worse than the branding.
I've
to me.
had one of those before. That sucks.
Yeah, that's David Gale.
Well, that's there. It is.
Ugh.
Fuck.
God.
So he's 40, but he looks like he's 52.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
52. More like 55.
But I guess what I mean is like,
It's what they looked like back then. Ugh.
well, you know, Jesus.
You should you go fishing barefoot? I think not. This guy's all denim.
That's how I like
Yeah,
it.
that's true. But you know what? I mean, that just in his face, you could just tell there's life there. You know, a lot of life has been lived. I recognize him just because of his eyes. You know, from Reanimator.
No, that is him. That's definitely him. Because nobody else in this movie looks like is it looks like that.
Has that much screen time either. He's committed.
Yeah. I mean,
What would you compare this movie to? If you had to compare it.
God,
It's a
man,
really
look at-
strange.
He's lecherous.
Yeah.
He's lecherous. He's got a fucking
Well,
knife.
you know what?
Damn.
There you go. She can hold her own.
Yeah, she's tough.
Yeah.
Damn.
I like.
This is,
Mm.
this is dripping right now. This is sleazy dripping. Sleaze.
It's that mustache, man. I mean, there was a lot of movies back in the 70s that just sort of go out to the countryside and see what happens, you know? Like Straw Dogs. Remember
Yeah.
Straw Dogs?
Yep.
And then you fight the
English
locals.
Yeah. Googles. Right? I'd say like if there's anything that this movie,
Deliverance?
I mean, there's a little Deliverance in it. That's absolutely right because Deliverance was so fuck. Open his legs. Fuck.
That's very
You just want to eat that up.
Sweet.
I mean, she's the perfect weight.
Oh,
too.
here you
She's
go.
not too skinny. She's got just that sweet. You just want to chew on it.
70s. Yeah. Look at this.
Look at
Nice.
this.
This is what you should be doing.
Oh no.
I'm not sure who. Oh God, you see his wang?
Yeah.
Nice.
What'd you call it?
His wang?
His wine.
Wang.
Look at that shit.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
So this is what happens, man. You just lay back.
This is what happens when you
Just lay
make
back.
movies in the
You know-
woods.
What's yeah? Exactly.
This is what happens when we
You know
make movies by the lake.
What's funny is God.
Damn.
What's funny is that they just up in she doesn't say much. He just lays on her and see what's
Look at
happening.
what he's doing. He's like,
Is
he just
Benson.
lays on her and
Yeah.
just takes.
Yeah,
He
she just takes it. No, she takes it.
She takes it
Yeah,
too.
she doesn't care.
Damn.
Look at this. Grab some of that.
Damn. Look at him. This is what I don't get. So
Whoa.
he's horny watching two straight people fuck.
Don't you?
Maybe,
he's gay.
He's gay.
Oh,
Why
yeah.
would I mean, I don't know.
Well, you know
Is that
what?
what a gay I
Yeah.
mean maybe gay guys do that.
Yeah,
know?
you
I've
hang out with
never-
more gays than I do. Vin.
I do. I think that
I personally think porno is porno. I would say.
you're probably right.
Yeah.
You know.
Though, would you get a hard on watching two guys fucking?
No.
Yeah, me neither.
You know, but see that's the
Yeah.
thing. It's like
really,
I don't know.
me neither.
I don't know if God, he just gets. But look at that. It's like it's violent.
Yeah.
Why did he get violent?
Maybe he has a crush on the guy. He's done.
But see,
He's on his way.
Here's the thing. I could be wrong, but I don't think that we've even seen the two of them interact. So
Yeah,
I don't
okay, I
think,
see.
You see what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's like it's
What's this guy to him? Like that other guy?
the dude
gay
that just
guy.
laid
Yeah.
on that woman.
Yeah. What is their relationship?
The dude that laid on the woman is kind of like the he's
Country
like
folk?
their I think he's more like their
Tour guide?
something like that. If not a tour guide, but I think he's kind of like their guide while they're here.
Oh.
Because he wasn't in New
What-
York with them.
What this looks like the summer, yeah? Summer? Spring?
Yeah.
Something?
Now, okay, look.
All right.
So what we've just seen, think of how fun this would be to shoot this.
It was awesome.
You've got this kind of a nice size cast. You know, you got 3 guys, 3 girls,
Right.
4 guys, 3 girls, something like
You
that.
guys made a movie like that
What?
what was that movie called? The one that you guys did in Alabama?
Oh, Fred's Oasis.
Fred's Oasis.
Fred's Oasis, yeah.
That kind of has that feeling.
It does, but we shot that over a weekend.
Okay, well, what do you think they shot this over?
Oh,
Two weekends?
Yeah. But look at that.
That's
like,
awesome.
How fucking cool that is.
Yeah.
And all of
They
this,
really
like,
scouted this out.
It doesn't even feel like we're in the same. I mean, this is
Yeah.
probably not right next to each other, but it's
Yeah.
probably similar.
You,
It looks like they're walking forever, like miles,
Yeah, it does.
You know what I mean?
you know what's really cool is what you were saying earlier is like when you film places like this, we know that place doesn't exist anymore. But we know that, in a movie, we have it immortalized in movies. This place doesn't exist anymore.
Like in reality.
In reality, yeah.
It's probably torn down.
It's probably torn
or
down
at least it's
or
built
rotted
on top
away
of,
or
like they probably knocked that barn
knocked
down.
it down.
And built a
It's
new
probably,
barn.
something else there. But this is cool. Look at this. This is a boat building
It's a boat construction.
construction site.
Yeah.
That is cool. That is like,
It's different.
like what you were saying is like we need to get more locations like this so that we can shoot it before it becomes something else,
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, William Sanderson.
Damn.
He's committed. And you know what? He didn't really change his wardrobe. He kills a rat.
Ugh.
He hasn't changed his wardrobe from
Newhart.
Newhart.
Yeah, I mean, he walked
He
right
wears the
into
same-
set.
Yeah,
same
yeah,
day.
exactly.
He's working on there this day. He just walked right on. I mean, like, they didn't even know they hired him.
Yeah,
He just started
just
showing
showed
up.
up.
They're like, just
My brother
roll,
Daryl.
you know.
My
I
other
don't know
brother
who this
Daryl.
guy is. Ugh. Now, that
City
dude
folk.
is still works, and the main woman still works.
Oh, does she?
Yeah.
Let's see what she's done so far.
And
She's got great legs,
and
man.
the gay guy is he still works. He does a lot
This
of
is
stuff.
great. So then, they're really...
Most of these people are still working. Like
Yeah.
this was this is
1976,
Yeah.
and they're still working. Good for you guys.
But it's weird. This is a movie full of cast that are still working.
Right.
Most of the time, nobody works anymore. You know what I mean?
Well, they're retired or they're tired.
Yeah, but these are people, and you don't have you don't really have any stars in this movie, especially
Right.
at this time.
Marilyn Hamlin, I guess is her name?
Yeah.
Wow, she's a looker.
Let me see.
She's only been in 4 things. I think she quit after 1989.
Is that the same one?
Marilyn Hamlin? She's the woman in the beginning?
Oh,
That's not the same one?
Okay, so she didn't really do anything.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, that's interesting. She didn't do anything, but oh, dude, no,
What's up?
the gay dude died
Oh, he passed away?
at 60. Jesus.
What year?
2008. Jeez.
Oh, that was recent.
He was in To Live and Die in L.A.
Yeah. So you had a pretty good career. In the 80s,
92
then.
things, man. Yeah, he
Wow.
definitely worked.
My God.
Um,
This is a cool shot. Like they really maximized their location. Really good
I
shot.
mean, yeah, to be able to get up
That's
in there and
cool,
like,
yeah. Very cool. Let me see the tech specs on this.
oh yeah, oh this girl, by the way, she did 25 things. So
Wow.
this actress, I mean, she still works.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like one of
Wow.
those movies that
It's such an obscure movie.
it's
and
an
then-
obscure movie, but it's got people who kept working at least
Yeah.
for a while after this.
Night of the Wolf. Caitlin O'Haney.
And then the
So
score.
they were. I mean, it seems like they were committed to acting. You know,
Yeah, well, they're all staged.
Wisconsin.
It seems like, except for, well, maybe all of them, really.
Savage Weekend. So it sounds like to me the whole premise of this is a bunch of city folk going to live a more simpler life for a weekend just to see
Yeah.
how it is.
Something like that. I
Yeah.
think that they come to this.
That's a really good.
I think
easy,
once a year they come to this lake house,
Okay.
and because they know some of these people that work here, but they don't know them that well. They've only been, it's like they don't do it for a full summer. They'll do it for like a couple of weeks. So you never really get to know those people.
Okay.
But it just so happens that this dude right here,
William Sanderson's guy.
his mom died,
Right.
and he's been going crazy slowly, and so died. D-Y-E-D. So his mom just died, so he's going crazy, and you see, she died in 1976.
Oh yeah.
So so basically, they,
He's going nuts.
he's going
Yeah.
nuts. He's
So you just get the sense that the
when things start happening, then they're like, is he doing it?
right.
But we've also
Oh.
been introduced to other things, like the
Okay.
gay guy is kind of a scary dude.
Yeah.
He can fight.
So
And then you have the weird dude.
they're
with
throwing out a
mustache.
lot of red herrings. In
Yeah,
there,
a lot of red herrings.
so that we go, oh, could it be them?
Yeah. Could it be David Gale?
David Gale? He looks like the most
Sinister.
obvious.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Of
I
course,
don't know.
the crazy
Oh, here
guy
you go.
seems sinister too, because
Here you go. I like this. How old do you think he is?
he's probably 22.
Yeah. It's hard living.
Look at that. He
Wow.
just says take that
It's
off.
so casual.
He just says take that off.
Wow. This is all right. This movie.
Oh, she said hold me tight. This is good,
Oh yeah.
right?
Yeah, it is.
This is sleaze.
Good work. Yeah.
I knew
It's
this was
so
sleaze.
unnecessary.
It's so necessary. She just takes it off. He just takes it off of her. She only did 4 things.
No,
But man, this
yeah.
is the most impressive.
I'm impressed.
And
Ooh,
that's
she's
her
having flashbacks.
ex-husband that she's having visions of,
Oh.
because she misses him.
Aha.
'Cause he-
Are
he
they
knew
throwing
how-
out
He knew how
another?
to fuck her.
Are they throwing out
He knew how to
another?
fuck her.
What did he know how to do?
He knew how to fuck her.
Do you think? Jeez. Do you think? Wow.
Oh God.
God, this is legit. This is legit. People of Earth, look at the picture-in-picture below. Poke down, and yeah, this is all right.
Oh man.
I mean, he gets into it. Do you think they really
He
had a
gets into
relationship
her.
though?
You can even see her pubes. Look at her
Oh,
bush.
nice.
It's beautiful.
It's so well.
Girls
then,
out there, please don't shave
Don't shave,
anymore.
please.
Keep
Yeah.
the bush.
Yes,
The guys
we're
want
with
the
you.
bush.
Yes, I agree.
It's sexy.
100%.
Because it's you see
100%.
you see it. You know, it's like
Yeah.
you're
Well, you also want to
you're
open up a present
natural.
on Christmas.
Yeah, there's a little
Yeah.
present aspect,
Yeah.
and it's just natural. You know,
Yeah.
just it's very animalistic. We love it.
Oh, there's a
There's
boom.
that damn boom light, like a
Sound
nutsack
guy.
just hanging down. It's-
Sound guy's got to be fired right there. So do you like the scratches on this? It almost makes it sleazier.
I
doesn't
love
it.
it.
It makes
That's
it
what I
sleazier.
love about it is
Yeah.
that it's just shot
makes it
to
so-
shit, you know.
Yeah.
And they present everything they can.
Everything's
like,
so faded. Look at this. Oh God.
I'm gonna fuck her.
You know what? Yeah, man, this is a weird thing to say, but it's a really weird thing to say. But okay, this movie is so dirty and filthy and scratchy and low rent and
Your
so-
point?
Okay. And the bad parts? No. But the women in it are so classically beautiful. It's almost like in even the Friday the 13th,
Yeah.
they're earthy looking.
Yeah.
They don't look like this.
These are not earthy looking.
They are
Well,
not
and
earthy
And that's the
looking.
good thing is like they
chose
they made
incredibly
him
attractive
earthy.
women.
Yeah, they got and that's a good casting. They wanted to get classy people, clean people.
They wanted dirtbags like us to be like, we can get chicks like that, right?
I mean, that's interesting when you think of it in casting wise. They knew going in they needed. Oh shit!
Oh, hello.
Damn,
That's a weird edit.
she is
Yeah.
terrible.
Oh yeah.
But man,
Who cares?
she is
Just eye candy.
horny.
Yeah. So she's having what, flashbacks? Some sort of traumatic events?
No, this is real. She's horny. She
Oh, well,
wants-
no,
she-
not the horny
She
part.
wants his staff. God, that damn boom mic. It's like I don't know what the fuck.
Oh God. You know what though? When they projected this at the what? They projected this in where do you think they projected this?
Oh, that's that dude
grindhouse?
that got his ass beat.
You would consider this grindhouse, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay. So they probably
Boom.
you see the boom arm and the boom. Okay. So Jesus Christ. It's going in deeper. It's like coming right. It's going to hit him in the head. So, jeez. So to be fair, they probably projected this at a grindhouse, right?
Yeah.
That being said, they probably had it cropped top and bottom before it got to the grindhouse. What you're really seeing is a transfer from maybe their negative, maybe their print. It looks more like their print because of all the scratches. So at that point, I would assume that that boom mic would not be in the shot because the curtain or whatever, the baffle at the theater, you typically crops that off.
Why?
Depending on the projection. Because sometimes, like, there's a lot of older movies where you'll see stuff like that because they don't crop it properly for the DVD projection.
It's on this. It's
You can easily zoom in on that. Like or tilt up or tilt down. For whatever the DVD transfer was, it's bad. Whoever did this transfer didn't really take that into account.
oh.
Yeah, she's bad.
Well, here's
I like
what I
it,
think
though.
is when you cast, though, what's interesting is her look is totally like she might be in real life, like the earthiest bitch.
yeah.
You know what I mean? She might be cool as hell,
Yeah.
big bush,
She's very-
whatever. But she just has that look. There's something about her eyebrows, the way they're
She's
like they're
theatrical.
almost judgmental. You know,
Yeah.
she almost has a judgmental
Well,
look.
don't they
So
call
you-
that resting bitch face now?
Yeah, I guess. And
Yeah.
so, yeah, that's but that's what they They were like, we got to cast
To her
her. And
look.
she's like, you want me to play that?
Yeah, that's a good point, actually. Like, you just basically forget what she's saying, though, just the way she looks.
Yeah, without
Right?
having to do
Without
anything.
having to do anything, yeah. That's true, yeah, because, I mean, Kirstie Alley sort of has that same quality.
She does.
You know?
So does what was her name?
Dead Eyes. Meg Foster?
Well, she does, but I was gonna say
Meg Foster is so
man,
fucking stunning.
who in the hell am I like?
What movie?
Starts with a V.
V.
Oh my God.
What movie?
She was V.I. Warshawski.
Oh, Kathleen Turner.
Yeah.
Resting
Kathleen
bitch
Turner
face.
had that.
Yeah,
Whoa. She bent over and he spanked that shit.
that's what you're supposed to do.
That's right.
That's what we do back then.
That's what. Right.
Is that the girl that got railed earlier? It's hard to tell. Okay, that's the other problem.
That's the dude that was fucking. No, that's our.
That's the
heroine.
classy. Yeah.
There she is.
Yeah, she has that like
Yeah.
she's
There's
New
just
like a
there's
New
very,
England.
There's a very ice queenish
Yeah.
thing about her. So you
you
cast
find that hot?
face. I mean, if you got a low budget movie and you can't, you know.
Oh, look at these.
Whoa, damn.
Yeah. Talk about earthy.
Yeah.
She got some earthies.
Yes. God damn.
Oof.
That's what.
That's
I
a
want.
girl. Yeah.
Ugh.
What do you think she looks like now?
The one that.
Yeah,
that
her.
one?
Yeah.
Man, I bet you she looks good.
Yeah.
I bet you she looks good.
Kept herself up.
Yeah, she seems like that. She seems like.
She's probably somebody's grandma by now.
Oh God. I don't even want to think of her like that.
Do you think they show? Okay. Do you think they show their kids this movie?
There he goes again. He's
I
getting
think they
all
do.
weird and tense. Like,
Oh, the gay. Yeah, the
yeah,
gay dude.
it's a strange thing. Do they show their kids? I'm
Yeah.
sure that when their kids got a certain age, they probably were like, "We heard you were in a movie," and she was finally like, "Yeah, okay, sure." Well, actually, no, she didn't.
I don't
do
think
that.
so.
She's not going to show her kids her boobs.
Well,
Her daughter, maybe.
well, just to be in a movie, I would say is pretty impressive.
Like guys have a relationship with their dads, and girls have a relationship with their moms, where they can
Right.
sort of do.
That's a good point too.
Show things. God, that sounds weird. Show
Yeah.
things.
Well,
You know, girls can show
some
to
things that they
mom.
don't want to. Well, to be like, hey, your grandma was wild.
Oh God. Whoa.
Whoa.
Damn.
Comes off just like that.
Damn. Damn.
Hello. I was not
I
expecting
want to
that.
do that.
Ah.
I want to do that.
But you have to. But Vin.
Whoa.
Wow.
Whoa.
Those are all right. So Vin. So Vin.
Look at she is great when she lays back like that.
I know.
That's where they look the best.
You do
She's
have
all
to
dirty.
realize.
Look at that shit. She's all.
In order to
dirty.
do this, you have to. Ugh,
Oh, God! Look how gross.
It's filthy. It's filthy.
So
Dude.
sleazy.
In a
They gotta wipe it all over them like it's just dirt, mud, shit, whatever. It couldn't be
How many
just
takes?
clean.
One take?
Oh
Probably.
god, it couldn't even be clean. It was like, no, we need some filth
Yeah,
on your face.
yeah, you're not dirty enough.
Fuck.
So, hey, now, okay, so now in order to do that, Vin, you have to take a girl out in a boat and strand yourself out in the swamps.
In the swamps?
Yep.
Fuck that.
You all right with that?
Nope.
No? All right. Wow, that's creepy. This whole movie has a weird mood to it.
It's very strange. It's almost like,
Yeah.
death is approaching, It's like
Yeah.
they're just like accepting of death.
Yeah, exactly. There's no, I mean, they're not really doing anything. They're just waiting for death to show up.
Right. I mean, and it's strange. Like, you see how the red herring, they've got the gay guy as, oh, maybe he's the one because he's violent.
They're definitely showing
when they're
that, yeah.
fucking.
Look at this. He smells them. Go ahead and smell the underwear. So
I've done that before.
So yeah, great. So
I've done that before, plenty.
have you?
I like smelling chicks' underwear.
So
I mean, when they allow me to do it.
they never allow you.
Yeah, if I had her
No,
over and
no.
she had some cool panties,
No.
Most of the time
You
I'll
go
be
to
like, hey,
laundromat.
Can I let me keep your panties? They're like,
So,
no,
wait.
why? And I'm like, just let me do
Yeah.
it, just
Yeah,
for
just
until you
once.
come back
It'll be
next
awesome.
time. And that way, it's kind
So-
of it's a hot little,
Real quick. So that point of view shot is 1976. Okay.
Mhm.
When was Halloween? 75.
78.
So that point of view shot happened before Halloween.
So, well, let's look at
And
it
then
like this. And I know what you're saying.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm not
Go ahead.
fighting that. Damn.
God,
she
what a
looks
body!
good.
I know.
She looks
I know.
good.
I know.
Girls don't look like this
No,
anymore.
She should be somebody's.
Girls, you need a little
Please.
hip. Ladies,
Please.
please give a
Please.
little hip. You got to get
Yes.
a little hip.
I like it.
You don't need to be real.
Look how classy she is.
Was that the boom mic right there?
Yeah. Jesus. You can almost tell the brand on that one.
Oh my god.
I.
So, well, here's
Oh.
the thing. It was point of view, but you end up seeing the killer though.
But that's what you do in Halloween.
In Halloween,
Doesn't it pull back and show the boy? Remember in the beginning?
Oh yeah. Well,
pulls back and you show the
after
boy.
He did everything.
Yeah, that's the
when he's
same
going
thing.
away. Yeah.
And he's got the mask on. And he takes the mask off. Ooh.
Okay.
I will give $1 million if she starts milking that cow.
Oh fuck yeah.
I will.
Yeah.
I will have to ask you to leave, Vin.
Yeah.
Because now I have to take care of myself.
Oh.
Oh please.
Oh my god.
Oh, thank you.
The
Oh, thank you.
I think
Thank you, baby.
the
Touch her teats.
well, here's the thing with Halloween.
God. Oh my
I mean-
God. This is awesome, Ben. Awesome. Thank you.
They just said sleaze
you.
on a skillet right
Oh
here.
God, right in the mouth.
Jesus
Put it in the
Christ,
mouth.
She is dirty as
Put it in the
fuck.
mouth. You know what's even better? That she looks classy and she's that sleazy.
Yeah.
That's the best combination,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, look at this.
Was he
motherfucker.
collecting eggs?
I think so, yeah. I would say that you have a point that this was released after Halloween, but
Yes.
the
correct.
fact that they were
shot
doing
it
this
first.
before Halloween is
Correct.
interesting. They had they were like, look, what if we do it from this point of view?
Yeah.
Now, here's the thing. When was Black Christmas? That's 74.
Oh.
So Black
So they
Christmas-
did it first.
Black Christmas is really the first.
Yeah. They're remaking Black Christmas, by the way. It's coming out this year.
It
Looks
is
pretty bad.
going to be terrible.
It looks really bad.
Jesus, look at that.
Oh, thank
She's
you.
loving that.
Oh, thank you. This is great.
Fuck.
This is great.
How sleazy this is like I just realized this is a
Mm-hmm.
very sexually charged
Yeah.
sleaze movie.
Look at this. Now feeding her that white juice. Sorry, I used the
Oh,
term
watch,
white
what?
juice.
You can say white juice. That's what the girls like to say.
Oh, God.
Ugh, he ate
Thank
that
you.
shit.
Hell yeah.
Why do you do that?
Because
That's
he's committed.
disgusting. That's vile.
You know, okay, so Savage Weekend. Oh, God.
Fuck.
She's not opposed to that.
No.
She's definitely
And look at
into
it. Look at that. He's just like, come here, baby.
Growing bigger.
I got the stash.
Yeah, oh God. I mean, they're in his world. They're married. Oh
What?
yes,
It got caught.
yes.
Oh, she
Oh
can't
my
help
bad.
it.
My bad.
She can't help
Yeah.
it.
Look at that, ripped,
Oh, fuck.
ripped. There's something really European about this too, right?
Yeah, it's so strange.
It's like
there's a surrealist
a
thing going on.
Manuel, yeah, yeah, like a stream of consciousness, sort of.
Listen to that music
Oh
kicking
God.
in. Oh, fuck.
By the way,
It's time.
that
He's saying it's time. Oh,
oh God,
Give it to me.
this is great, Vin.
That's mine. That's mine. What are you doing?
Yeah. Oh
What are
my
you
God.
walking? He look at his eye. What are you
You
walking
know,
away from me
a
for?
lot of women, a lot of women wear that now.
Give it. Come here. Come here.
Oh, incidentally, David Gale in Reanimator. Oh, that's her husband.
Her husband.
Yeah.
But she's been seeing him everywhere. She has these visions of him because she still loves him.
Okay, so David. Oh, speaking of which, oh God, thank you for reminding me. Okay, so David Gale here, right, in Reanimator gets his head taken off,
Yeah.
like decapitated, and then he gets pushed. His head gets pushed in between Barbara Crampton's.
Fuck.
Oh, what's that? What is that?
She is like a light.
Oh,
Damn.
so he gets his decapitated head pushed into Barbara Crampton's crotch in Reanimator.
Yeah.
Okay? Barbara Crampton was supposed to be in the movie we're supposed to do today, Body Double. She's in Body Double. She's still working today.
Barbara Crampton?
Barbara Crampton, yeah, she's in
What
it.
was she in Body Double?
I just saw her in the credits because I was doing some research.
Oh.
But isn't that crazy? What a small
trying to think.
world.
Oh, yeah. She's in the
Blonde?
beginning.
Yeah.
I know who she is.
Okay.
She's got a great scene in
Yeah.
it, too.
Okay.
It's a small scene.
We're going to
but-
get to that.
Oh, yeah.
We'll get to that.
She
we will
plays
find
his wife.
All right.
Yeah.
So
It's a great little
what?
scene.
So naturally the gay guy cooks? Is that what they're saying?
I guess he's the cook, but he's angry. See, this is
Yeah,
the
what's he
strange
so
thing.
angry about?
Maybe it's that.
Is he trying to
honestly that
throw it?
he's
They're
just-
trying to throw us off.
Well, yeah. I mean, he
Like
could be
that.
the killer.
Yeah.
He wants sex.
God.
But
From a guy though, right?
I think from a guy, but that can't be. He's had no interaction with that dude. It's almost like he wants her.
Right.
Maybe he's bisexual.
Now you see the shadow of the boom mic.
Get that fucking thing.
Oh, the audio crew just cannot get it together.
They suck.
Yeah. Or, you know what? To be honest, I think maybe the cinematographer or the camera op should have said something.
You would think, but
Yeah.
see, they're making a movie super quick. I bet you they had like just a few weeks to make this movie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I guarantee.
one take.
Because you got nobody
Yeah.
of any kind of
Look at this little town.
yeah. That's
This
what
is
I'm saying.
so cool. And again, this is immortalizing whatever this place is. This is probably like condos there now.
Well, here's the thing.
God, it's so
I
depressing.
would bet you that they've probably turned because I think these are like lakeside or something. So they've probably turned these into like
a
little
bed and
nice
breakfast?
inns, bed
Yeah.
and breakfast, and stuff like that.
Absolutely.
Which at least they would have the rustic.
Yeah.
They'd keep it
that.
rustic,
Yeah.
you know.
Exactly.
But like a pathway like that.
Yeah,
the
so
trees.
cool. Man, that's beautiful. Nature, man. We're just into nature. And he has the V-neck sweater, so that we're thinking that that's he's supposed to be preppy. Oh my God, he's getting taken out by a guy in the mask. Ah. Oh God, death.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Whoa.
That,
Oh God.
That is
Wow.
fucking vile. To just
That's pretty
hang-
good. I like it.
I had to open another beer.
Yeah.
Getting
To celebrate this guy's
drunk
death.
over here.
Please have a foot twitch. Nope. That's a pretty good. That was a pretty good effect. Being hung like that.
Look at that.
Like that guy commits.
I mean, he's hanging.
Yeah.
Ain't no
Good
doubt
work.
about that.
That was good work.
spinning.
Yeah.
You think there's somebody like that spinning up there? I'm serious.
I think they're just doing it naturally, and they go, "Man,
I
let's do
bet
it. Let's
you
use
though.
it."
No, I bet you they have somebody. Because couldn't you see a small crew like this? It'd be like cousin Daryl and be like, "Yo, cousin
Yeah.
Daryl, okay, look for
I
this
got an
shot.
idea.
He's gonna pull him up, and
Yeah.
you've got to spin
Spin
him when
him.
he gets up there." That's how these things are. You
I
have
know.
a 5-person
You
crew,
know-
and you really only got 4 in use because somebody's doing
Yeah.
something somewhere.
You know what else though? Like I like something about East Coast. We talked about this before, but something about East Coast people making movies. They don't give a fuck about any of this stuff. Like for them, this is the perfect opportunity to make stuff. Versus West Coast people are trying to make something in the future.
Right.
They don't want their reputation to be tarnished because they're in this project.
Right. East Coast is culture, and West Coast is materialism.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Uh,
This is regardless of what you think about the sleaze, it still has this cultured effect to it. Like there's something really, I don't know. There's something like what you were saying about the surrealness. That's part of their education, their background.
Look, you could make an argument that, listen, the weather is so not great on the East Coast.
Yes.
That they have harsher lives. They're a little bit more logical. They're a little bit more in tune to being a human because it's not always perfect. You know, it's cold and it's rainy.
Yep.
And so your outlook on life is going to be a little bit more represented by that. Whereas here, it's always sunny and easy and warm. And it's like, why can't we just always have fun? And
but okay, so this. Yes, true. But what I'm gathering with this is like they just, the East Coast back in the 70s probably didn't have as much opportunities, let's say, as the West Coast. So if I were on the East Coast making a movie, I wouldn't care. Like I'd be like, oh, this is great. I don't care. This is great.
Okay.
I'm so excited about that because the opportunities aren't as much.
I see what you're saying. You're probably you're right.
But on the West Coast, it's like, oh, there's so many decisions. Like, hey man, I want you to be in this movie about a slasher. It's like I'm not doing that. Fuck man, I gotta do this next thing with a
I think
children's movie or something.
I mean, for some reason it seems like
East Coast feels a little bit more fearless. When it comes to that.
do.
They don't care about their careers.
But it's hard to say that because now you've got I was agreeing with you, and then all of a sudden I started thinking, I'm like, well, wait a minute. During the same time, you had Corman out here. You had, was it the fucking Boom Mike again?
Yeah, go ahead. Corman.
Corman, and then we obviously one of our favorites, Russ Meyer.
Yeah.
And these are people that
Corman's
they
guys
didn't give a shit.
The Corman's guys were all East Coast mentality, though. Scorsese.
Yeah. And Corman himself, right? Wasn't he East Coast?
Yeah. Well, he went to Stanford. I guess Stanford is.
But he's from the East Coast.
He's from the East Coast.
Well, then there you go.
So
and Russ Meyer.
Yeah, Russ Myers is. Well,
I don't remember if he was from the East Coast or not.
He is.
I feel like he was from the East Coast.
God. Oh God, I'm gonna get a lot of shit for
wait,
that because I love
listen,
Russ Meyer.
I know. Well, here's the thing that I think. Oh God. I think at the end of the day, they're all dressed up, right? They're all like very classy, bringing their New York thing in.
Yeah.
At the same time this movie's being made, you know what's happening over in this same area in the East Coast?
Taxi Driver.
Getting I Spit on Your Grave made, and you're getting a Last.
Is that
House
on the East Coast?
Left.
Did they shoot that on the East Coast?
Last House Left, I Spit on Your Grave.
Okay.
Friday the
See?
13th.
Yeah, those are all East Coast
East
movies.
Coast.
Yeah. They were really fearless.
And they were very they were dramatic and they were scary.
They didn't care about it's not polished. Nothing about this is polished. They don't care about polished. They just want to make a movie. They're happy to make a movie.
Yeah.
So a lot of this is like they can do these sort of like, we're talking 76, so it wasn't that far from the flower power hippy dippy kind of stuff. So nudity wasn't as seen as like,
Well, and the porno was such a big business that, for them, nudity in a movie was actually a good thing because so many people were going to the porno movies.
Yeah.
I mean, that was Last House on the Left. That's what Weasel Podowski, he was doing porno.
Well, I mean, even Last House on the Left didn't have this much nudity in it.
No, it didn't. I Spit on Your Grave, though. I want to bring that because we got.
Yeah, let's do that. Yeah. By the way, it was revealed that the box art or the poster art, that's Demi Moore's back.
Really?
Did you know that?
Back in the day?
No, yeah. Yeah, she was 16 years old when she took that photo, supposedly.
I'll have to look into that. That's cool, though.
Somebody wrote that in a Facebook plug. It said, based on her book, Demi Moore has admitted that the back of her naked back that's shredded, is the box cover for, or the poster art for I Spit on Your Grave.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I love that. Because
right?
that means that she was just, because she's
Weird.
East Coast, and
Yeah.
she probably just needed some money. She was a model at that age. And
it's not that bad. The
I think
poster
it's
looks
cool.
great. Yeah.
I think it's awesome.
Yeah.
Like, that what a cool little connection
Yeah.
that she'll never talk to people. But if
Yeah.
she ever showed up to a screening,
Yeah.
actually the question, or the really would it be, what movie would I show up to that she was screening of hers?
Well,
Maybe Ghost.
Showgirls, or not Showgirl, Striptease is not bad.
If there was one that I could go and she was there, I'd
Yeah.
ask her, like, hey, was that you on the back of
Yeah.
I Spit on Your Grave?
It's in her book, so apparently. But like, yeah, Demi Moore, she was fearless.
That's what we need more
Nice.
of. Fearless.
Like this.
I want to be
Like,
fearless.
like a lot of West Coast mentality in my mind was always like, what am I going to do now where I won't screw up my career in the future? Here, it doesn't look like anyone cares about their next gig.
No, I mean, listen.
That's a fearlessness.
It's like, it's the same. Look, hey, I Spit on Your Grave is a great example, and this is a good example.
Yeah.
That's Camille Keaton. That's Buster Keaton's daughter.
Yeah.
You know what
That's
I mean?
right. Yeah.
She is an artist.
Yeah.
And she looked at it as, and I think, yes. I think this girl, I think a lot of these actresses at that time, it was like empowering to be nude in the movies. And they were like, I don't want to do porno, you know? Like, but
It's just softcore.
But I'll do horror movies, and I'll express myself through art.
Yeah.
I think that played into it.
Absolutely.
I think they're
Absolutely.
I think they're cool, hippie actress chicks.
Maybe it's because the East Coast has such a connection to the Europeans more so than the West Coast.
Culture.
Yeah.
Culture.
Yeah.
Out
They're
here,
ways ahead. Yeah.
materialism.
Way ahead of us back there. And they stopped a movie just to do the striptease, which I'm very appreciative of.
But see, so is he into her?
I think she's trying to get him to not be gay, maybe.
Get horny.
Yeah.
Maybe he's bisexual. Maybe he just bones her on the side every once in a while.
Maybe. But then there's this killer. You know, if I was a kid and watched this, I'd be so freaked out by that mask.
I would too.
Oh
That's
my
a
God,
weird
that's
mask.
warped. That is freaky.
I mean, you don't see masks nowadays. You go
Oh my
in and
God.
they're really
Look
cool.
at this
but
shit.
I know that's twisted.
I mean, this is like a Brian. We didn't
Well, it
do
is.
Brian
It's
De Palma
like
today, but that's
she's dressing him
so.
up in like drag. It's
Yeah.
like, how twisted is this?
Something
How taboo is this
Sleazy, sexual.
movie? You don't even have that now. As accepting and as we are as a society, and especially in movies, you don't have this where you have like girl, dressing up the guy. Maybe gay guys would be like, that doesn't exist, but it seems like it does.
Isn't it weird?
Right?
Isn't that weird? You don't see that at all, like where it's this sort of perverse.
Perverse
Why?
stuff? I don't know.
Because don't you think a society that has a lot more acceptance to this seems
would be
to
okay
be
with more
be
perverse
more
stuff?
yeah.
That's a great
Yeah.
term. Perverse. This is perverse. You would think we would have more perversity in film, but it doesn't exist.
I mean, in a weird way, because we become more accepting, we also become more sterile. There's like a lot less of this sort of like.
I think if this scene was like in a movie, even like
Today.
let's say well done, but still just as twisted with it, I think people would be like, that was an insane scene.
Oh my God! Whoa. Just go right to it. I think that's why people like the new Suspiria. There's an element of this in it, where it's like it has a perversion to it.
That's what's missing out of horror movies is perversion. Out of movies in general.
Now you don't. Okay, so you're asking me if this is a slasher, or I asked you if this was a slasher film.
You see how, it's kind of not.
Yeah,
because
it's not.
He's sneaking around.
Yeah.
That's not a slasher. There's no sneaking. It's like
it comes out of the blue.
yeah, and there's no.
Well, I think
this person's too human. Like.
Yeah. Well, oh God, that's so freaky. God, that's freaky. I think also because yeah, like part of the slasher movies, we're not supposed to know really who. Like, we don't have any sort of like
You don't
connection
really
to the
have
person.
you don't know what's under that. This you can tell there's a human under there.
What do you think?
In a sense, like
psychologically a human.
Yeah. It
They're
doesn't
broken.
seem like a monster.
Right.
And it's also the fact that you see him,
dude, that's scarier.
Fallible and stuff.
I think that's scarier.
And it is, but it's not slasher. It's something else.
Yeah.
It's home intrusion, maybe home intruder, maybe I don't know.
Ooh, yeah. It was a hybrid.
It's a hybrid, maybe.
Yeah.
Home intruder, like a.
Yeah, I have those gloves. Garden gloves. They haven't changed in
slash
50 years. Yeah. I mean, there's something like. Oh God, that is so freaky. And then you turn to him, and he's like, "Wait, that guy's freaky too."
So we know it's not him. He's not the killer.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I mean, it's funny watching these movies like nowadays because there's like, we are sophisticated in terms of like the spins, you know, where we're supposed to know who it is to begin with. Oh my God. Oh.
Whoa.
Oh, right in the ear.
That is just.
Look at his nuts look at his nuts just.
He's just.
Twitching. Yeah. Easy there, Trump. Easy there. Nice. Just mocking a guy, just getting. Oh man. Anyway, that was a cool kill. Yeah.
I know it's. I mean, and it's,
that was just subtle. Like, it's not gory. It was just. It's perfect. Like, even the framing of this. Okay, so she's not even in the frame.
No.
And he's talking to somebody. So this is weird. This is okay. So this is way before the internet. So this is what we did for entertainment back then, didn't we? Are there two different masks? Is that the same mask?
I don't know.
So freaky.
You know, you bring up a good point. It's like, isn't that funny? How many girls are no longer dancing anymore because of
goofing off?
Because they're on the computer.
Oh yeah.
Or they're on their internet on their own. It used to be where like you would entertain yourself and you dance around like that.
Yeah.
Or you know.
Like Ed Harris in
in fucking
Creep
Show, you know. Don't let go.
That was a good move.
Oh, no.
Or Crispin Glover in Friday the 13th Part 4. Wow, you got the moves down.
I do. I know. I know.
Wow. Okay, so today's horror film, let's say, would not allow this to happen because if we know anything from Black Christmas that's coming out, the remake, they want to empower women again. So they would not put her in a lingerie while being chased by a masked killer.
Right. But it's a great scene.
Oh, it's incredible. This is incredible.
In the basement now, you know?
Yeah. God, I feel for her. One, because I like that she was just dancing in the hallway.
Look at how she looks. She's gorgeous.
Yeah.
She is gorgeous.
Yes, people.
She is gorgeous.
Yeah. And she would probably... Oh,
she is gorgeous.
Okay, now... Oh, my God.
Fucking just... Let me eat
her. She's really good at playing
eat
scared.
Right there.
She's really good at playing scared.
Oh, let me just fucking... Oh, she's so... No!
Wow.
No!
God.
Jesus.
God. This is pretty raw, man.
This is raw.
Punched in the back.
Oh, wait a minute. I think she's got some titty showing. Does she got titty showing?
Oh my God, that circular saw.
Fuck.
Oh God, table saw. Oh Jesus.
Don't do that to her.
Oh Jesus.
Don't. Oh God, just fuck her. Don't do that to her. Don't do that to
her.
Oh
my God. Oh
Don't
no.
you do that to her.
Oh.
You're doing it to her. What are you doing?
God. Oh. Oh, this is brutal.
Fuck
God,
me.
this is
What
brutal.
the fuck is wrong with you, man?
God.
She's gorgeous. You don't do that to a gorgeous woman.
Oh my God.
You don't do
This is
this
so
kind of
raw.
stuff. Fuck.
Wow.
This is like torture. It's
This is
barbed wire.
This is torture porn.
That's barbed wire.
And she's on top of. Oh
Jesus
my God.
Christ.
Oh my God, man. Oh shit.
We can make a movie like this.
No.
Look at
no,
how fucked
never,
up this is. That in today's
never.
standards, this is
look
disturbing.
how. Okay, so look at. Oh my God. Look at. Okay. Look at the way this is constructed. You have the girl tied up, and we see the whole process of how that happened. Then we see him trying to find a plug to plug in that table saw. Mm-hmm. That is incredibly sadistic. That is sadistic.
I mean, this is what I'm talking about. It's all in real time too. It's a long
exactly.
shot. It's not cut in.
Exactly.
It's like you're watching
that
it
is
all.
Brutal.
And it's like if this was in a movie today, you'd be like, "Holy!"
I'm getting sick thinking about the fact that the guy.
Oh Jesus.
Oh, these guys. Oh, by the way, every actor who's playing dead plays dead pretty good.
Yeah.
Right. Like she doesn't play surprise very good, but he got a meat hook. So okay, so now he's going to the power upstairs. Oh God. Okay, so Texas Chainsaw 75?
74.
74. Okay. I'm just trying to get the timeline because horror films tend to borrow from each other, I'd say.
Well, I think you hit it on the nail when you mentioned Deliverance. I think Deliverance inspired a lot of movies, horror movies especially, because that is a horror movie.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I agree.
This definitely has some Deliverance,
but they don't know what's attacking them though. In Deliverance, they know who's attacking them, so it's us against them.
Well,
oh God. Damn. You know what I mean? Like it's us against them.
It is, but you have to remember in this, we have these, these kind of backwoodsy people,
right?
So there is.
They're
that
assuming
element.
It's that.
The what?
They're assuming it's back these.
Well, I mean, it there's definitely a.
Oh God!
Damn.
Wow.
So there's elements of that, but I'd say there's elements of, Texas Chainsaw Massacre is not elements of that because it's at a house in the middle of the nothingness.
They're on their own.
And there's backwoodsiness to the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. So
it's hard to put my finger on it, but there's some movie horror film, and I'm not as versed in the horror genre as but there's something that this sort of. How do they not have they remade this movie? Because this is a movie that's it's not good, but it's good enough. But it's good enough to be remade.
Yeah, because it's definitely memorable.
Is it because it's too simple? Because I guess in a way, Evil Dead sort of remakes this.
Evil Dead,
the last one,
yeah.
The last
even
one.
The first one is
not Army of Darkness, but there was a remake of Evil Dead.
Oh, I know.
They reboot. Sorry, reboot.
Look who we got.
So she doesn't even move, huh? Oh God, put the mask back on. Oh shit!
Damn!
I thought it was.
It's the husband.
Oh shit! The one that she's been dreaming of the whole time.
He's safe.
Wow.
Twist ending, motherfucker.
You know what?
What?
They steal from this all the time then, because this always happens. The dead person that they think is dead.
Well, he wasn't dead.
Oh, why she keep hallucinating?
She just kept thinking about him because she loved him. That was her.
Oh.
Look at him. Now this is where his acting starts.
Wow. This is a flashback?
No, this is...
It's what's happening right now. They're on their way. No, but it's always like that.
Look at his acting.
So what was he upset about?
That's intense.
Yeah.
That's intense.
He's good.
If he wasn't good earlier, he saved himself with that because that's like psychotic, crazy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
Good.
again, it's like, you know, I mean, he was her husband.
Yeah.
He lost his job or something. They got divorced, but she's still in love with him, kind of a thing.
Yeah.
Because he was the only one that knew how to fuck her.
Right.
You know, he knew how to fuck.
I don't know. That guy, the other guy, did a pretty good job with the milking.
Well, this guy right here.
Yeah, David Gale.
David Gale.
Yeah.
DG. And he was just, I guess, he had I think that's his daughter. Yeah, it's his daughter.
Oh. But like that whole beginning in the apartment sequence, that was just to set up
That was to set up the relationships and all that. So that was to
Okay.
show that he was the husband that was, you know, like having to leave, and that's why. And so you have
I
that,
see.
so you can think throughout the movie when she has those flashbacks that like there's only one man that knows how to fuck her.
Right.
And that's the ex-husband.
You kind of, I mean, I kind of almost wish that they found out that he had died somewhere or something, you know, so that it would be a bigger surprise. But like, they have stolen this concept in many horror films. I like how they revisit the dead bodies. Another thing that Friday the 13th does.
Did that?
Yep.
Halloween.
Yep.
Halloween did it too. Yeah.
It's a pretty good hanging.
But see, you get that from Black Christmas because Black Christmas revisited some of the.
Oh, do they? Yeah, you find the dead bodies around the house.
Yeah.
Black Christmas is probably. Yeah, Black Christmas probably has this sensibility though because they're all stuck in a house.
Yeah, stuck in a house.
Yeah. There's a murderer inside, and I mean everything comes back to the urban myth, right? Where it's like the killer is calling from upstairs. And
totally. Like, what's the worst? You know, I mean, The Shining is the best example of when the person closest to you ends up becoming the enemy. You know, like when you have to be fearful of the person that's supposed to protect you.
Right.
Like that's and Amityville Horror does that, and this does that. Dude, so that's like almost a timeless kind of concept.
When a loved one turns on you and you can't save them from their own mentality, it's really. I mean, you want to talk about a primal.
That's scary.
The core scare. Yeah, that's a.
Because that's where if they start attacking you, you have to like muster. Not only like do you have to be able to break your connection with them and be like, I got to kill this person that I've loved my whole life.
Oh God, yeah.
But then you have to muster the strength to do it.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, also come to terms with the fact that this person has done awful things.
Yeah.
You know, your brain can't wrap itself around somebody who's done awful things.
If you went home for the holidays,
right,
and you and your sisters and your niece and your nephew and your parents and you're all in the house on Christmas Day together, and you just flip out and you get a fucking knife and you just start attacking.
Yeah, those are good ideas. They're great ideas.
You start killing, like you kill your dad and your mom, and your sisters are like, "Holy fuck, we've got it!" You know.
Yeah.
I mean, it might be easier because your sisters are pretty hardcore anyway, right? So they'd kill you anyway.
Yeah, they'll kill me no matter what.
You're dead anyway.
Yeah.
They're going to put you in the grave.
They'll be like, wait, I didn't even do anything yet? No, I already do it. Yeah.
So maybe your family's not the... Well, let's say
that's a bad example.
Yeah, let's say Adam.
All right.
You know, our friend Adam Fox goes back to the holidays.
And goes berserk.
And he's with his sister, Sissy, and his nephew, and his parents, his mom and his stepdad, who's really rich. Let's just say he just flips out and he just gets a knife and slices his stepdad's head off in the middle of dinner.
Okay.
And everybody's freaking out.
Yeah.
They would be like, "Oh my God, how do we do this? How do we, you know,
how did it
I
come
love
to
you,
this?
brother. What are you doing?" And then he starts stabbing his sister, and it's just his mom left. And his mom has to get the strength to hit him over the head with a brick and smash his brains in.
Right.
Because if she doesn't, he's going to wake up and kill her.
Yeah. Well.
That's a
tough decision.
It's a tough decision.
I think you just wrote our next film there.
I think so.
Yeah.
It's called Adam.
That's a pretty good name. Pretty good title. You know, like Adam and Eve and the first sin.
Look at his pink shirt. Now he's swapped out denim for pink.
So I think they kind of drag their feet here because, like.
Well, it feels like it needs to be action.
Yeah, something is.
Oh Jesus, she's
Yeah,
still
she's
alive
still there.
after,
Yeah.
after all those hours of sleeping.
Yeah,
Or
sleeping.
in the house, not sleeping.
Yeah, sleeping.
Well, she passed out.
You sure? Because
She
I would be
did.
like, I'd always be wondering like when that table saw is going to be turned on.
I guess that's
because she's hooked it up. He's hooked it up.
You're right.
I
would
would be wondering
I mean,
that.
if I passed out, I'd be
Yeah.
up really quick and be like, "Oh my gosh,
yeah.
it's still in the back."
Yeah, what's this feeling in the
Was
back?
this a
Oh my
dream?
God, I'm back. Yeah. Try not to turn on. They really go. They revisit the same footage over and over again. I was giving him a compliment, and now I'm not. But man, she looks good in the white dress.
Yeah. He's got that pink shirt on.
Yeah. When was it that the women in movies started to survive at the end? Halloween?
No, but Last House on the Left.
Last House.
What
Did really? All of them died, didn't they?
the
All the two girls got killed.
Oh no, the mom lives.
The mom
but,
lives,
Okay,
yeah.
not Last House on the Left.
Yeah,
But
Halloween.
Black Christmas. That was
Who
Texas
survives?
Chainsaw Massacre.
Oh
She
yeah,
survived,
Texas
you know?
Chainsaw, yeah.
Oh God.
Oh Jesus.
No,
Oh, he set it up.
fuck.
Wow, that's awful.
Fuck, and he didn't know because he.
That
couldn't
is
hear her.
awful. That is awful.
That's fucked. She was a good piece too.
Oh my God.
Jesus Christ, that is a waste of piece.
He didn't even go downstairs. That's the worst part.
Oh my God.
What the hell was that all about? I'm sick, man. I'm sick to my stomach. That was awful.
I need to go.
And you didn't even see anything. That's the worst part.
I know.
You didn't even see
and that's
anything.
beautiful filmmaking. You don't need to see it.
Oh my God. We thought she was going to survive, right? I thought
Hell,
she was going to survive.
you could have even done that scene where he flips it on.
Yeah.
And the thing, and it just cuts to her eyes.
Yeah.
It's just her eyes doing.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Shotgun, motherfucker.
My imagination about that is worse than what I just didn't
So
see.
look at this. Now we got he's
Ooh.
coming after somebody.
Yeah. Well, he's
And
going
then-
after his wife, and he's going after.
He knows something's up.
Oh.
He's seen the dead bodies. He's got to go.
Yeah.
Excuse me, find out what's going on.
I'm surprised he didn't go to. Oh God. Like what is going on? Where are they going? See, this is where
Oh,
I mean,
oh damn.
this falls apart.
She should run, but she's
Yeah.
not.
The two mustaches.
machos. Yeah, the two stashes.
The two
It's a
stashes
stash fight.
Now,
Stash fight.
If I was-
you know what? When we do a
Stash
movie,
fight.
I'm having a stash,
All right.
and we're gonna have a
so
stash fight.
here's the problem with this movie. None of them wanted to shave their stash. I bet.
No,
Right?
that's
Okay.
virility.
Okay.
You know.
Okay. As a foreign
Damn, right in his
Right in the
nuts.
nuts. as a foreign person watching this
Those are
movie,
his money
I
makers.
probably couldn't tell you who was who. Do you dig?
Yeah.
Like because
'Cause
it's
the
bad
stash is so
enough.
sweet.
It's so bad. Yeah, well, it's bad enough that they are both, have the same hair, have the same clothes. Now they have the same stash.
You're damn right.
That does explain why she likes them both, though. I would say that much.
She likes that virility.
Here we go.
She wants hair on the face.
Yeah.
Damn, look at him. He doesn't give
Mustache.
a fuck that he's got the dude with the
Chainsaw?
machete is
Yeah.
like, fuck it, I'll fuck you too, motherfucker.
This is so clunky.
This is very Whoa.
She likes the mustache rides.
Yes, she does. She rides on the
So
stash.
if we were watching it in this theater, right, watching it as an audience member, what would we say? Bitch, run!
Fuck, he's got a hold of his ass right
I
there.
mean-
He had his fingers up that
Look at
guy's
that.
crack.
Yeah.
Jesus, that's some dirty fighting.
Yeah,
man.
WWF right here.
If you're willing to go up
So-
the hole of a dude's ass just to fucking win a fight,
I would.
you're
Come on,
That's
it's better.
a dirty fighter.
Come on,
man.
it's better than having a chainsaw up your ass.
Yeah, I guess so.
So, Vin, if we
Yeah.
watch this in a movie theater, what is the audience saying right now?
Stash, 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 stash.
Okay. Or, bitch, run!
Yeah.
Get the chainsaw,
Cut his
idiot!
hands. I guess it is Kevin James.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Now we're back to the beginning. So they made it out in the beginning as he was trying to attack her, the girl, right? And now we realize it's not about that at all.
Right. She was having an omen, but it was not as evil as she thought it was.
And he becomes the savior, yeah?
I think so, yeah. Oh, Jesus.
So he doesn't hear that.
Fuck. Damn.
Oh, God.
Damn.
Oh, God.
Fuck. That was brutal.
Wow. We are missing a scene somewhere.
Fuck.
Yeah, this ending is very clunky. But
I'm growing a stash out for the movie. Whenever
Okay.
we do a movie,
All
and we're
right.
going to have two stashes, mine and
Oh,
somebody else's,
Jesus.
and we're having a stash fight.
they're going to think you're a dirtbag. So William Sanderson ends up being the hero.
Ends up being the hero.
Interesting. You know, for Friday the 13th Part 6, I believe there was a crazy guy at the graveyard that was supposed to be this type of character. Simple-minded, but he becomes the hero. I believe it's 6.
The boom mic you can see up there. God damn it.
Dedicated to the boom mic.
Yeah.
All right, folks. That's it. I liked it.
Yeah.
I liked it for its,
You can't not like it.
It's a late night. It's a late nighter. How does William Sanderson get such low billing when he's like clearly a top-notch
Well, he was,
talent?
like I said, I think this was like his
first
thing.
Dude, Yancey Butler was that little girl. You never even... Wow, that's crazy. She was the girl in the car.
Chapin or Chaplin?
Chapin.
Chapin. But it's like
Chapin Cart. Chapin Cart. Okay, so they redid this in 2008. Cheesy Flicks Entertainment.
Oh,
they did this in
yeah.
2008. So yeah, all right. Well, there's that.
So I mean,
not bad.
You got
got beautiful sleaze.
Pretty sleaze.
Oh.
Pretty delicious.
Greasy mustaches. Milking. You had some milking. You like dairy?
Cheesy, greasy, give me sleazy.
Yeah.
You know, I mean that is I forgot how sleazy that was.
It's pretty raw.
It's raw.
There's no in the. I think what the issue is, like, there's sometimes no reason for the rawness, right?
Oh,
there's obviously a reason.
The 70s.
Yeah.
This thing was
all of a sudden you see
in 76.
All of a sudden you see tits and
greasy mud, dirt,
slimy. Ooh, table saw death. By the way, there was no reason for that girl to bite it by the table saw, was there?
Just to like lose another life, just to like, oh God, like we felt really not her.
I know,
not her,
not her,
not her.
She was dancing so beautifully in the hallway.
Not her.
So anyway, yeah, guys, check this out. I think if you're hard, oh God, how do you say this? It's a good background movie, I would say. You don't really have to pay attention.
You do want to watch. I mean, you need one play of it. Because look, we saw it in this setting, but there's some cheesy ass dialogue going on. And
okay.
But it's a fun movie. You have to have fun with it.
Yeah, there's something. Okay. So do you recommend people, watch this?
Of course. I mean, listen. If you like boobs. And
I sure do.
And sex on screen and sleaziness.
Random violence.
It's
not really
and
random.
Pretty women.
Yeah.
And big mustaches.
Yeah.
And machoism.
Wow.
And feminism.
It's got everything. Now
that you should check this movie out.
Now that you mention it, there is a lot of stuff in this. Mm-hmm. And you know what it is?
What?
Sorry to interrupt, but I say, if you're sick of the PC culture that we live in today, You really gonna enjoy
If
this.
you're sick of the PC, you got to get in to the SW, the Savage Weekend.
The Savage Weekend, folks.
And I mean, it's got something for any time of the year. If it's cold, well, it kind of feels a little cold at times in the movie. If it's warm, it's got that warm. If you're at the lake, it's got a lakeness.
If you want to see boom mics,
if you want to see boom mics,
plenty of times.
plenty of times. Boom mics and boobs, boobies and booms.
That's what this should be named. Yeah,
boobies and booms.
This is definitely a late night viewing.
Late. This is like 3 in the morning.
3 in the morning when you're hearing
voices in your head tell you to like go jerk off or something. You put this on,
and then you yourself can have a savage weekend.
You can have a savage.
It's savage,
weekend.
And you know what? It lived up to its name.
It did.
It's savage, and it was a weekend.
So what do you? So you got to answer. Is it a slasher movie?
Oh, yes, I think it is.
You think it's a slasher?
I do, because they start to die one by one. So yeah.
Okay.
I think it qualifies as a slasher film.
We have one yay and one nay on if it's a slasher film.
So comment on our YouTube
page. Is this a slasher or is this a rehasher?
A rehasher.
Or no, that's not a good one. Is it a slasher or is it just a
psychological
different
thriller?
Yeah, psychological thriller or horror.
Psychological horror. Okay, let us know in the comments below. And thank you so much for listening. I really, really appreciate you guys listening to this, if you are. Because I know, we don't do true commentary. We sort of talk about random things. But, thank you so much for listening.
We will see you in a couple of weeks.
And happy Thanksgiving, folks.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Have a nice Savage Weekend.